you seen Dorothy? I can't find her.
No! Dorothy!
I'll go look after the stock. Dorothy, to the cellar!
Hey, Dorothy, let's go to the cellar! Uncle Henry?
Then a strange thing happened. The house rose quickly through the air. Dorothy felt as if she were going up in a balloon at the top of a cyclone and carried away for miles and miles. It was very dark and the wind howled horribly around her, but Dorothy fell fast asleep. She was awakened by a shock, so sudden that Dorothy sprang awake. The cyclone had set the house down very gently, for a cyclone, in the midst of a country of marvelous beauty.
Welcome to the land of the Munchkins. We are all so grateful to you for having killed the Wicked Witch of the East and setting our people free. You're very kind, but there must be some mistake here. I've not killed anything. Your house did. See? Look, there are her 2 feet. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepy head. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. Somewhere the goblins go below. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
Who killed my sister?
Was it you? Was it you, miserable munchkin?
Answer me!
Was it you, little girl? No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anyone.
Oh, didn't mean to. Accident.
Well, my pretty, I can cause accidents too. Here shall I getting the ruby slippers?
The slippers! Yes, the slippers.
They're gone! And you be gone too. A house might fall on you too. You are not welcome here. And I don't care to stay. But I'll be watching and waiting. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog too. Who was that? That was the Wicked Witch of the West. Her sisters who ruled her in the East. I am not as powerful as the Wicked Witch, or I should have set the people free myself.
It's okay, Dorothy.
Now that you've killed one, there is but one Wicked Witch left. The one who lives in the West. Oh my, she left rather angrily. What am I to do? Only Oz himself, the great wizard, who is more powerful than all, can help you.
He lives in the City of Emeralds.
How do I get to the City of Emeralds? Will you go with me?
Yes, Glinda, go with her.
I cannot go, but I will give you my kiss. And no one will dare injure a person who has my blessing. As mayor of Munchkin City, I wish to make it official that you... Oh, do I see? That Dorothy of the land of Kansas, that Dorothy of the land of Kansas now wears the ruby shoes once worn by the Wicked Witch of the East. Hitherto for the power once used for evil, I pray you, child, use this power for good. The Munchkins extend much gratitude to you. The road to the Emerald City is paved with yellow brick, so you cannot miss it, my dear.
It's a long journey, sometimes pleasant and sometimes terrible.
The Emerald City is exactly in the center of the country. It's easy to get started. Just follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Good day. Did you just speak? Certainly. How do you do?
Well, thank you. How do you do?
Well, it is very tedious being perched up here night and day.
Can't you get down?
No, for this pole is stuck up my back. Thank you very much. I feel like a new man. Who are you and where are you going?
My name is Dorothy, and I'm going to the Emerald City to find the great and powerful Oz. I've heard he can grant even the hardest of requests.
Well, gee, I'm all stuffed, with no brains at all. I've always wanted brains. I could while away the hours, conferred with the flowers, consulted with the rain. In my head, I'd be scratching around, my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel any riddle, for any individual in trouble and pain.
With the thoughts you'll be thinking you could be an Arthur Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I could tell you why. The ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thunk before. And then I'd sit and think some more. I'd not just be a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Hey, an idea just came to me. Do you think if I go to the Emerald City with you that Oz will give me some brains?
Please do come. If Oz doesn't give you brains, you'll be no worse off.
Say, tell me something about yourself and the country you came from. Hey, look at me making conversations.
Well, it isn't like this place at all. It's rather dry and gray. It is called Kansas.
I do not understand why you wish to leave this beautiful country and go back to a dry, gray place you call Kansas.
I used to think it rather dull. Now I miss it. Auntie Em and Uncle Henry. Oh, there's no place like home. Scarecrow, look. Did you groan?
Yes, I did. I've been groaning for more than a year.
What can we do for you?
Oilkin, please. Oil my joints. I cannot move them at all.
Where first?
Oil my neck first. And now the joints. Ah, what a comfort. I've been holding that axe ever since I rested. I would have stood there forever if you hadn't come along. You saved my life. How do you happen to be here?
We are going to the Emerald City. I want to ask Oz to send me back to Kansas, and Scarecrow wants to ask for brains.
Do you suppose Oz could give me a heart? You see, mine broke a long time ago. And being made of tin, I never got a new one. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, but yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awfully sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. If I came with you, do you think, if you allow me to join your party, then I'll ask Oz to give me a heart. Come along. But bring my oil can, in case we get caught in the rain and I rust.
That's small thinking. Having brains is the best thing in the world.
Brains are not the best thing in the world. My head is quite empty. But once I had brains and a heart, having tried them both, I would much rather have a heart.
And why is that?
Once I was in love as a man of flesh. Oh, I was the happiest man on earth.
All the same, I shall ask for brains instead of a heart. For a fool would not know what to do with a heart if he had one.
Come along. Tell us your story as we walk.
Now and then, there came a deep growl from some wild animal hidden among the trees. These sounds frightened the three friends, for they didn't know what made them.
Ah, the Emerald City. My father went there once. He said it was a long and dangerous journey. I'm not afraid, as long as I have my oil can. Nothing here at the Scarecrow. While you bear upon your forehead the mark of Glinda's kiss, you are protected.
Roar! Roar! Put him up. Who wants to challenge me? You, straw man, how long do you stay fresh in your can? And what about you?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Or make things like you scare you, little dog.
Why'd you have to hit me? I didn't fight you.
No, but you tried to. Why, you're nothing but a big coward.
I know it. I've always known it. I'm sorry. I didn't really want to hurt anyone. My days are just simply unbearable without a bit of courage. Oh, and I haven't slept in weeks.
Why?
I'm afraid of the dark. Have you thought of counting sheep? I'm afraid of sheep too. All the other animals expect me to be brave, king of beasts. It is my great sorrow to be a coward. It's sad, believe me, Missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the women birth. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying. I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard, I'd be gentle as a lizard, I'd be clever as a gizzard. If the wizard was a wizard who would serve, then I'm sure to get a brain,
A heart.
A home.
the nerve. Whenever there's danger, my heart begins to race.
Perhaps you have heart disease.
Perhaps if I had no heart, I should not be a coward. Have you brains? I suppose. I've never looked to see. I am going to the Emerald City to ask Oz to give me some brains.
And I'm going to ask him to give me a heart.
And I'm going to ask him to send Toto and me back to Kansas.
Do you think Oz could give me courage?
Nothing beats a failure but a try. Come along, we're off then.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Before them was a lovely sunny country. They walked along looking at the lovely flowers lining the yellow brick. Soon, they found themselves in the midst of a great meadow of scarlet poppies. Now, it is well known that the great clusters of poppy together produce a powerful perfume. Anyone who breathes it in falls asleep, and if not, carried away from it, will sleep on and on forever. But Dorothy did not know this, nor could she get away from the bright red flowers that were everywhere about. Her eyes grew heavy.
Aren't they lovely?
I suppose so. When I have brains, I shall probably think so.
If I had a heart, I should love them.
We must get back to the Albatross before dark.
Oh no! What shall we do?
If we leave her here, she'll die. Oh, I myself can scarcely keep my eyes open. Lion, run fast and get out of the deadly field.
Oh no! He's much too heavy to lift.
Oh, don't stop crying, you'll rust.
It's okay.
you ever so much for saving my life. I am a queen, the queen of all the field mice. Therefore, you have done a great deed in saving my life. Hereafter, my mice will serve you. What can a field mice do to repay you from saving my life?
Please save our friend the lion who's asleep in the poppy field.
A lion? Why, he would eat us.
Oh no! This lion is a coward.
Really?
He says so himself, and he would never hurt anyone who is our friend.
Really well. I trust you, but what shall we do?
I think I have an idea. Send for your field mice to come here as soon as possible, and have each one bring a long piece of rope.
The queen quickly gave orders, and her mice ran away in every direction as fast as possible. The Tin Man cut down a tree to make a bed for the lion and Dorothy. By the time the mice arrived, all was ready to roll the sleeping friends out of the poppy field where they could breathe the sweet, fresh air again. Dorothy awoke, greatly astonished to find thousands of mice standing around and looking at her. The queen dismissed them when she saw Dorothy's fright, but the queen remained.
Permit me to introduce to you Her Majesty, the Queen.
Oh, thank you ever so much for saving me and my dear friend.
If you ever need us again, come out into the field and call. We shall hear and come to your assistance. Goodbye, dear friend.
Goodbye. Thank you.
The road was smooth and well paved now, and the country about was beautiful, so that the travelers rejoiced in leaving the field far behind.
This must be the land of Oz. We are surely getting near the Emerald City. What is your business here? Why is that great lion with you? We're on our way to see Oz, and he's my friend.
Is he tame?
Oh yes, he's more likely afraid of you than you're afraid of him.
Are you sure that Oz will see you? He won't.
Why do you ask? It is said that he never lets anyone come into his presence.
No one.
I have been to the Emerald City many times, but have I ever been permitted to see the Great Oz?
Nope. He sits day after day in the great throne room of his palace.
Alone. Even those who wait upon him do not see him face to face. That is very strange, but we must try if we've come all this way for nothing. We'll take heart. Oz can do anything, and you'll almost sail.
Goodbye then. You've been very, very encouraging.
Goodbye, Wait to see the Great Oz.
Oh, it has been many years since anyone has asked to see Oz. If you come on a foolish errand to bother the wise reflections of the great wizard, he could destroy you all in an instant.
But it isn't a foolish errand, and we've been told that Oz is a good wizard.
So he is, and he rules the Emerald City wisely and well. But to those who are not honest and sincere, he is most terrible. Few have dared ask to see his face. And since I am the guardian of the gates, and since you demand to see Oz, I must let you in. But first you must put on the spectacles.
Why?
Because if you do not put on the spectacles, the brightness and glory of the Emerald City would blind you. Oz so ordered it when the city was first built, and I have the only key that will unlock that.
Please follow me.
Dorothy and her friends were dazzled by the wonderful city. The streets were lined with beautiful houses all built of green marble and studded with sparkling emeralds. The citizens wondered at Dorothy and her strangely assorted company. Everyone seemed happy and contented and prosperous.
Please wait while I go to the door. I'll carry your message within hours of the monster.
You know, if Oz could give me courage, I'd be king of beasts. I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. My regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton or chintz. I'd command each thing, eat fish or fowl, with a ruff and a royal roar. The sparrow would take wing if I were king. The rabbit would show respect to me. The chipmunks genuflect at me. Though my tail would lash, I would show King Cash for every underling. If I were king.
He will spin out your ruby shoes and the mark will have interest for your eyes. That is the same as before.
I am Oz, the Great and Terrible. Who are you and why do you seek me?
I'm Dorothy the Small and Meek. I've come
Where did you get the ruby shoes?
from the Wicked Witch of the East where my house fell on her. They killed her.
Where did you get the mark upon your forehead?
That is where Glinda kissed me when Jesus bade me goodbye and sent me to you.
Who is with you, and what do you wish me to do?
I am only a thoughtless scarecrow. I came for brains in my head instead of straw.
And you, man of tin?
I'm only cold metal without love. I came here for a heart.
And you, king of beasts?
I am just a cowardly lion, afraid of everything. I came here to beg for courage.
Well, destroy the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh!
You see, in this country, everyone must pay for what they get. Help me first, and I will help you.
We couldn't. If you cannot, how do you expect me to do it?
Destroy the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh no! That's impossible. I can't.
Silence! When the witch is dead, come back to me, and I will grant your requests. That is my answer, and until the Wicked Witch dies, you will not see your uncle or aunt again. Now go, and do not ask to see me again until you have done your tasks, and bring me proof!
Then there is only one thing we can do.
What's that?
Ah, shucks! I don't know the nerve. Here's the plan. We go to the land of the Winkies. We find the Wicked Witch and destroy her.
I suppose we must try.
I will go with you, even if I'm too much of a coward to face the witch. I will go too, even if I'm not much help to you.
I haven't the heart to stay behind. If you go, I certainly shall go with you. Which road leads to the Wicked Witch of the West?
There is no road. No one ever wishes to go that way.
How are we to find her?
That will be easy, for when you are in the land of the Winkies, she will find you and make you all her slaves. Keep to the west where the sun sets, and she cannot fail to find you.
Now, because the Wicked Witch could see far across her land, she soon saw Dorothy and her other friends in her country. In a rage, she blew upon a silver whistle that hung around her neck. At once, there came running to her from all directions of a pack of gray wolves. The wolf captain arrived first.
Yes, what is your command?
Go to the border of our land and that of ours. Tear the intruders to pieces.
Are you not making me slaves?
No. One is tin and one straw. One is a girl and another a lion. None of them are fit to work. Don't question me again. Tear them to pieces. But bring me those ruby shoes.
It shall be done.
My wolves never fail. They never fail. Soon those ruby shoes will be mine. Mine! No! My poor ugly fiends! My crows! Yes, my crows. Fly at once to the strangers. Cut them to pieces! Yes, that will do. My crows never fail. They never fail, my frightful crows. What? That scarecrow scared my crows? Bees! Fly to the strangers, sting them to death!
The Wicked Witch saw that the bees were tricked into stinging only the Tin Man, which broke their stingers. They all perished. The witch stomped her foot and tore her hair. Then she ordered the Winkies, her slave army, to destroy them. The Winkies were not a brave people, so when the lion roared at them, the poor Winkies ran back as fast as they could. In a desperate rage, she decided to use her last power, the golden cap. Whoever owned this cap could call upon the winged monkeys 3 times.
Twice I have used you to great fortune. Once more, you will aid me. My crows, my bees, my wolves, my slaves ran.
The sky was darkened, and low rumbling sound was heard in the air. There was a rushing of many wings, a great chattering and laughing, and the sun came out of the dark sky to show the Wicked Witch standing face to face with the Monkey King.
You have called me for the third and final time. What do you command?
Go to the strangers that are in our land. Destroy them all, except the lion. Bring that beast to me, for I have a mind to harness him like a horse. Now go!
Your commands shall be obeyed.
The winged monkey seized the Tin Man and carried him until they dropped him over sharp rocks. Other monkeys pulled the scarecrow straw and threw it on top of the branches of a tall tree. The remaining monkeys caught the lion and brought him to the witch's castle where he could not escape. But Dorothy they did not harm at all. So carefully and gently they lifted Dorothy and carried her through the air until they came to the castle. Then the king monkey said to the witch,
We have obeyed you as far as we were able. The Tin Man and Scarecrow are destroyed, and the lion is captured behind those bars. The little girl we dare not harm, nor the dog she carries. Your power over our band is now ended. You will never see us again.
The Wicked Witch was frightened when she saw the mark on Dorothy's forehead. Being evil, she wanted to flee its goodness. But then she smelled Dorothy's fear and saw that she did not understand the power protecting her.
I can still make her my slave, for she does not know the power protecting her. Make sure you mind everything I tell you to do. If you do not, I will make an end of you
as I did with the Scarecrow and Tin Woodman. For now, lock the door.
You're almost late.
Oh, and you. Are you ready to be harnessed like a horse?
I'm no horse. If you come close enough, I'll bite you with the jaws of a lion.
Then your roar will become a meow, my little cat.
There, Dorothy. Don't lose hope. There's sure to be a way out.
A way out? A way out? The only way out for you, Lion, is in a harness pulling my chariot. Oh, mine was a dreadful place. I used to dream of adventure, a lovely land over the rainbow. Now I dream of Kansas.
There, Dorothy. I've always been afraid of adventure, but now I'd love to hear about those lambs. Sing your song to me.
and I have you all in my power forever. And your little dog too. And you will serve me.
Don't listen to her, Dorothy. She lies.
I can't serve you. I won't serve you. You are a wicked creature. No! What have you done? Oh, I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh.
With these words, the witch fell and melted away. Dorothy unlocked the bars for the lion. They announced that the Winkies were no longer slaves. There was great rejoicing, for they had been made to work hard for many years under great cruelty. Out of gratitude, the Winkies rescued the Scarecrow and Tin Man, putting them back together. They were good as new. They had a joy-filled reunion and spoke of the promises awaiting them. Packing for the journey, she found the golden cap and read the lining on the cap.
The winged monkeys must obey the wearer of the cap.
What do you command?
I wish to go back to the Emerald City.
I thought you had gone to the Wicked Witch of the West's castle.
We did, and she's dead. Dorothy melted her. Proof!
Good gracious! You must be taken to see Oz.
Please follow me.
I'm Oz, the great and terrible. Who are you? And why do you seek me?
We have come to claim our promises, Oz. You promised to send us back to the Emerald City.
And you promised me brains, and me a heart, and me courage.
Is the Wicked Witch really destroyed?
Yes, I melted her with a bucket of water. Accidentally, of course, but she is gone.
Dear me! Well, come back tomorrow, for I must have time to think it over.
You've had plenty of time already! Shall we day longer?
Who are you?
I am Oz, the great and terrible. I have been making believe.
Are you not a wizard then?
Hush, my dear, don't speak so loud, or you'll be overheard, and I shall be ruined. I'm supposed to be a great wizard when I'm just a common man. You're more than a common man, you're a humbug!
Yeah.
Exactly so, I'm a humbug.
Does anyone else know you're a humbug?
No. For I fooled everyone for so long. Thought I should keep it a secret. I certainly am ashamed. But it was the only thing I could do. You see, I'll tell you this way. You see, I was born in Omaha.
Omaha? Why, that isn't far from Kansas.
No, but it's further from here. You see, on circus day, I went up on a balloon and landed here. The people thought of me a great wizard and promised to do anything I asked. So I ordered them to build this place. As the country was so green and beautiful, I called it the Emerald City. I put green spectacles on people so that everything I saw was green.
But isn't everything here green?
No more than any other city. But when you put the green spectacles on, well, it's a funny thing what people do when you hold the thing long enough. They'll even wear green spectacles locked to their faces. But even with all this power, I've lived in deadly fear of those two witches. So you can imagine my relief when you killed the first one. I would have promised to do anything if you had killed the second one. You promised me brains! Yes, sit down. With a great amount of bran and a great many pins and needles, having shaken them thoroughly, I now fill your head with a brand new brain. Wow!
How do you feel?
The best way to put it is, I feel sharp. And now my heart? Very well. It's a kind, self-loving heart, full of love.
I love it!
May I now have my courage? Very well, drink this. What is it? Well, if it were inside you, it would be called courage. You know, courage is always inside one. You cannot call it courage until you have fully swallowed it. How do you feel? Full of courage. And now, Dorothy, my dear, I'm tired of being such a humbug. My old balloon is mended, and I'll fly us both back to Kansas.
So Oz ordered the balloon to be carried out into a field, and the people gathered with much curiosity. Oz stepped into the basket and told the people in a loud voice,
I'm now going away to make a visit. While I'm gone, the wise and noble Scarecrow will rule over you. Treat him as you would me.
Oh, we can't find Toto anywhere. Oh, there he is.
Oh, go ahead and come back, my dear. There's a little fly away. Goodbye.
Come back. Is there no one who can help me?
All
night.
What can I do for you, my child? I just want to go home. Bless you, dear heart. I will help you. But first, you must give me the golden cap, for I shall need it for 3 helps. What will you do when Dorothy is left?
I will go back to the Emerald Sea, for Oz has made me its ruler, and the people like having a stuffed man in charge of the place.
I will command the winged monkeys to carry you to the gates of the Emerald City, for it would be a shame to deprive the people of so wonderful a ruler.
Am I really wonderful?
You are unique. And I will send you, Tin Man, to the land of the Winkies, and you, Lion, to the great forest. Each of you will rule wisely and well. You still have not told me how to get back to Kansas. Your ruby shoes will take you. If you had known their power, you could have gone back to your Aunt Em on your very first day.
But then I would have spent my whole life in a cornfield without a thought.
And I would have lived a coward forever, without true friends worth being brave for.
And I would have stood rusting to the ends of the earth without love.
We have all been changed for the better. I will miss you all so terribly. Careful with your blood. Knock the heels 3 times together, and you command the shoes to carry you where you wish to go. Take me home to Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. Oh, there's no place like home.
She threw her arms around the lion's neck and hugged him. Then she hugged the Tin Man, then the Scarecrow. She grew to love them all. Dorothy thanked Glinda for all the kindness she had shown to her friends and herself. Instantly, she was whirling through the air, so swiftly that all she could see or feel was the wind whistling past her ears. Suddenly, she rolled over upon the grass several times before she knew where she was.
And Uncle Henry.
There you are, Dorothy. You gave us such a terrible night.
May the Lord rule you. He most definitely will. I was from the land of Oz, and Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. Oh, there is no place like home.